Mark Giordini, FightHype.com, here with the man LaRon Mitchell, 13-0, 13 knockouts, Thompson Boxing, heavyweight prospect. Talk about your fight, man. You're fresh off your fight. You just done. Doesn't even really look like you fought, but go ahead and tell us about it, man.
Nah, I fought. I got hit a couple of times. He was like a crafty veteran that knew how to survive. Knew how to try to take his shots and take his chance. He was swinging for the fences, so I tried to take that away. Watching film on him, he just, he was looking for the bomb, so tried to take advantage. He was. I learned a lot, believe it or not. I learned a lot. So it is fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a second round stoppage, but if you look at that guy's resume, he's been in there with Luis Ortiz. He's been in there with Amir Mansour. He's been in there with your friend Dominique Breazeale.
Yeah. He fought Travis Kaufman fight before last.
Yeah.
Travis Kaufman.
So did you view this fight as like, this is your test? Basically they brought this guy in there to test you.
Yeah. Every one of my fights is a test because where I'm at, I'm still trying to learn. Like I've been, in 13 pro fights now, but I got to make sure that I'm getting better because with every fight, the opponents are getting better and getting tougher. So you can't I don't necessarily look at a guy's resume. I look at what he can do because it's a heavyweight division. So, one punch can change everything. I could have easily been, 10-1 or 0-10, one punch away. So heavyweight division. Speaking
of, one punch away, can Chris Arreola land that one punch against Deontay Wilder?
Why you ask me that question, man? Because I like both of them.
I know you worked with both of them,
No. He's gonna, but you know what? He's gonna make it hell. It's gonna be every boxing fans. You need to watch this fight. Everybody needs the first 4 rounds. It's gonna be 4 rounds of fury. Don't shit on Arreola if he gasses, but just know it's gonna be 4 rounds of hell. He's gonna bring it. He's one of the baddest mofos that lace up the gloves. Tell me a boring fight he's been in.
I agree. I agree. Do you think that it'll be tough for him to get inside on Deontay? Because Deontay's got all types of physical advantages,
Yeah, I was in the ring with Deontay. I couldn't catch him. Deontay he could. People talk shit about him, but they fail to realize he's our last male medalist. You don't get a bronze not knowing how to box. You know what I mean? Plus he boxed up Stavern. No disrespect to Stavern, but he boxed him up. So he showed that he has that ability, and he did it for 10 plus, 11 plus rounds until he started to slow down. By that time in the fight, it was already over.
So you said that, correct me if I'm wrong, you've told me that Deontay's probably the best guy you've ever got to work with, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people I've heard people say that he's a paper champ. I've heard a lot of criticism, but that's boxing, everybody criticizes people. What do you think sets him apart from everybody else in the division? The Tyson Furies, the Klitschko's, the Povetkins, who he was just supposed to fight and that fell through. What do you think sets him apart?
His drive. Like, I've seen him work. He works hard as hell. I thought I worked hard because I try to match myself up with guys when I go to their gym, see how hard they work. He works hard. So because of him, I knew I belonged in the heavyweight division, but I knew I had a lot of work to do. Because believe it or not, he's a world champion, but he still goes in the gym, and Jay has him working on, the simple things. You know what I mean? Simple things that you learn day one, he's mastering those. Like, I seen him box with using one hand, but it was just a jab and making sure that it was snapping and popping. And this is like late into sparring. You know what I mean? It's not against no bum. So, D he's the truth. His work ethic, his desire. I feel like he's dedicated himself to this sport. Like, people say he started late or he's a paper champion and things like that. Well, that's like fuel for his fire. So if he's gonna fight me, I need y'all to say he's the best thing since sliced bread. So hopefully he can get comfortable. You know what I mean? Even then, I doubt it's gonna happen because he works real hard. So.